Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Metroid on the NES. Playing through without any guides. I've beaten it on stream before, but it's been a while, so definitely do not have this game memorized. Last time we made some decent progress. Made it to the boss and died there. So that's what we're going to go after again. I do need to grind a bit. Get some health back somewhere. See if I can find a place to do that. Oh, this is not the place to do that. We took more damage from that thing going through the wall than we got back from his health. Okay, so my plan is I'm gonna bomb that so I can stand on it. Then we should be able to kill enough of those to get some health. Ah, it remembers the door. Nice. I don't know about this guy. That's probably not the best place to be doing this. Okay. Nope. That didn't work out. I need to find a better place. We go left and see if there's a better spot to get full health. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you doing? Wow, those guys do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's not a good spot either. I might go up. Find another place. You're doing well? Glad to hear that, Mr. Spock. Thank you, thank you. This isn't a good place to grind either. Need a place with enemies that aren't in a super dangerous spot. Oh yeah. I don't know. I really don't want to have to go all the way back out here. I'm not doing that. Not doing it. Let's do it the difficult way. Hey, Lockpick, welcome in. How are you doing? This is the exact same spot. Okay, this is a better position. Get this guy out of the way. Platforming the final frontier. That's right. Ooh, an energy tank. Okay. Let's see how I need to get up there. So I have to go through through the sand to get to that one. But I think that'll give us full health if I get that. You're just rejoicing that your carafe was replaced yesterday? I don't know what that is. Carafe? That is Greek to me. The glass part of a coffee maker, okay. I don't know if I have enough health to get through here. Try something. Nope, doesn't work. The jug, it's a fancy way of saying jug, okay. That's funny. Was it broken? And you just couldn't have your coffee? Get your coffee fix? I need to get about 40 health here. Okay. $35 health should be enough. You had to brew it the old way? Made it super strong and didn't sleep much? Yeah, I get headaches if my caffeine levels get off. Either too much or too little. Happened to me on vacation. So I totally understand. There we go, you scammer. I'm a bit confused. How do I get up here? Must be one up here somewhere. What? Okay, there we go. Okay, don't go back in that room. But now we got full health. Now I gotta figure out which way I want to go. I guess I'll go in that top one again. Mr. Spock says I usually only do iced coffee and I make it myself. I use instant. Lockpick says I was really bored that I went to the backyard to kill lantern bugs. Interesting. I don't get bored. That's foreign to me. I got way too much to work on. Ooh. More rockets. How many rockets does a guy need? Okay, place. Maybe to grind? Maybe? Yes. Let's get our health back to full. Because we're going to need it. You've been on a Castlevania fix and was trying to whip the bugs with your Kasaru Fundo? They're invasive species that kill trees. They look nice, but they're annoying. Mr. Spock says, same, so many things. I don't know how people get bored. Well, I've gotten bored at odd jobs. That's because they're awful. Yeah, if you have a job that's just mind-numbing, that can be very boring. Too much to contribute to the planet for me to get bored. This is a good grind place. Which Castlevania have you been playing? Lockpick? Just the whole series? I remember you were doing Castlevania 1. A handless flail or a weighted chain. Yeah, I know what a Kusari Gama is. It's a chain with a hook on the end. Like a scythe on the end. Those are super scary. I hadn't heard of a Kusari... What'd you call it? Fundo? Yeah, I had never heard of that one. Okay, full health. Pretty much. Now we gotta figure out where to go next. Gosh, that boss I feel like was down and to the left. You beat Symphony of the Night, Rondo, and you're currently routing the routing to death in the original. Just think the Kusarigama, but no handle. And just a bonky bit. Mr. Spock says the Kusari Fundo is a traditional Japanese weapon consisting of a chain with weights on both ends, used for striking and tangling. Okay, makes sense. This is really weird. Because I thought I had gone left. We must need to go down more. This has got to be the one that I think. No, we did go through the top one, didn't we? I got to think about this. Yeah, the middle one was where we got the energy tank. Then I went through the top one and we went right, and now we can go up more, which is really weird. I'm going to go right here, go back up. Oh man, there's all kinds of doors here. Okay, let's do this one. Starting to wonder if this is like a maze area. These all look the same. Hmm. Well, I found the boss that one time. I feel like I've actually been up here, and this is where I came from, but that's not possible. Gosh, are they really going to pull that, or there's going to be something hidden? Oh, that was a scam hit. Looking at pictures, they basically look like nunchucks with a longer chain, smaller ends. Gotcha. We have to keep grinding every screen we go through because we take so much damage. Smashes the bugs pretty well. Newest generation dodges once when the older ones expected death. Not gonna lie, Lockpick, you sound a little bit insane. Talking about killing bugs with a Husari Fundo. Except that I blame my dad's jeans. Mr. Spock says, are you dressed as a ninja when you do it? He would tie bugs to firecrackers. Oh my goodness. You have shurikens? Yeah, when I was a kid, they actually sold those and all kinds of martial weapons in magazines. You could buy them out of magazines and they weren't illegal or anything. Just mail order catalog. Get your shurikens, get your ninjatos, and all kinds of weapons. So I think might be the one I came through first. It's either this one or the one below it. Scammed. Oh, it's a dead end. Okay. This is that crappy one. Come on, bro. Mr. Spock says I should buy a pair of nunchucks to play with. I know they make padded ones for you to train with. It's pretty easy to hit yourself. Nunchucks would probably be a good weapon if you're fighting a whole bunch of people, you know, and you need to attack and move. Like in order to escape some area, it would probably be great for that. If you're really trained with them, I mean. Or to disarm someone. I mean, if you smack someone on the hand with one of those, you're really good, you'd break their hand instantly. They would drop whatever they're holding. They're probably really good to conceal too, you know. Like back in the day, you could hide them easily and much easier than like a bow staff or something. Probably swim and do all kinds of things with them, you know. You just tuck them in your pants. You don't have to worry about getting injured. It's probably like a very versatile weapon for not limiting your movements, allowing you to do all kinds of different things. Anytime you get into fights, you would throw things. Yeah, especially powder in the eyes, dust in the eyes, blind them. Mr. Spock says everything I'd seen said if you are untrained, a heavy item like a bat is the best weapon. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you're untrained with nunchucks, you'd probably do more damage to yourself than an enemy. The chain actually makes downward force a lot less than something like a stick. Yeah, it's probably more for like quick, painful actions. I mean, if you whack someone in the face or head with a nunchuck, they're going to be stunned for a second. They're going to be bleeding. You could real quickly cause someone's eyebrow and forehead not to bleed. Kind of like a disabling type weapon, you know. And then you could decide if you wanted to keep attacking or flee. Ah! Alright, let's go through this one. Really didn't make any progress here. Except we're at full health at least. For now. Or close to it. Swing it like a flail and swing it overhead, and the other person is not going to have a good day, Lockpick says, even padded. Yeah, for sure. It's kind of like a boxer. You know how when they do jabs, it's not like a really powerful punch. It's more like you hit them, you stun them, then you can follow up with something else, or run. And you could disable someone really quickly with those. Okay. I'm gonna go down and to the right. Oh, this one, that's the one where I got the energy tank. I don't want that one. I think it might be this one I want. I broke this one last time. And I think we need to go down and then to the left once we get down here. Oh, that was a hit scam. Do you see that? We're getting scammed. Okay, you're gonna do that? We're just running. The emulator shows me where my body is. It might help. Wow. It was flashing, I couldn't see it. Yeah, this is where we went last time. I think the boss is to the left. As long as I can get full energy here. You also like the tech for the bat? If you put a sock on the bunky part to make it harder for someone to grab. Oh, a bat, you mean? Yeah, I would think a bat would be a little bit clunky. It's like easy. If you're a good fighter, it'd be easy to get in on someone that has a bat and get in trapping range and grappling range, and then they're screwed. But most people don't know how to fight, so. Don't like this position. Okay, maybe now I can get over here good. I can kill this guy. No! Finally, okay. Now we're in good shape. Hey, Hamedic, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you so much for resubscribing. 33 months now. Really appreciate the support. You getting your evening coffee or your evening tea? I'm guessing coffee. Yeah, getting close to 3 years. That's crazy. Doing well here. Doing well. How are you doing? Thanks again for the support. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna see if I can beat the boss tonight. That's my goal. If I beat this boss, my goal's achieved for tonight. I need a lot of health. Hey, Jimmy, welcome in. How are you doing? Almost time for your last cup of coffee, Ham? I think Jimmy was lurking, and when Ham showed up, he waved to him. Either that, or they both came from the same stream, same streamer. Maybe they ended in time. I think we hit the limit. Oh, no, good. You only get so many of these energy things, and then you have to leave the screen and come back. You have a sour mouth? Oh, you had your yearly teeth cleaning. The dentist, and it hurts. I see. That sucks. You woke up Jimmy, yeah. Jimmy says, Hum and I are like Frick and Frack. Jimmy the lurker. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a lurker. Okay, let's move on. What a scam. Oh, this is a good one to grind on. Okay, this is much better. Because these die real quick. They probably put these here on purpose. Because the boss is coming. That's weird, it's flashing. You see that? That's really weird. A bug, or is it trying to tell me something? Says this is a pretty cozy game to watch as the last thing during the day. Yeah. Not much thinking in this one. It's all reaction. Well, I shouldn't say that. The exploration does require a little bit of thinking, but not too much. I think the boss is over here on the left. I don't remember if he's immediately through this door or if I had to travel to him. I hope he's right through this door, because then we could have full health. Oh yeah, here he is. I'm gonna try bombing him. Wow, he's doing a lot of damage. I don't know if that's hurt him or not. Again, I got hung up there on his dart. This freeze weapon sucks against this guy. That is terrible. Okay, so I think I know how to get to him. Skip. Skip. Now we gotta grind a lot. Yeah, this is the door I want. Kill this guy first. Okay. Oh! No, I went out the door. Oh, you can use missiles on him? I didn't even think about that. That probably does way more damage. Oh man. It does look like a hedgehog, huh? I agree. One kipper is feeding. Yeah, missiles hopefully will do way more damage. Watched one Sharp episode earlier in the evening. What is that? A TV show? The best episode again this year. Good series is Hornblower ones. What kind of show is that? Okay. Ah, why won't you jump, buddy? Look at that. He won't jump. Now we get a grind again. That was a major jump scam, Jimmy. You don't know both those series? No, I've never heard of them. Jimmy says the freeze beam is weak, but it can halt his spikes and boomerangs. Yeah, but the problem is it blocked it then, and then it was stuck. The shows are so good. Ah. This guy gonna be back when I go back to the left again. What a scam. I shot the guy and it went right through him, the bullet. It's bad hit detection. Gotta do some dancing too after they're frozen, yeah. Yeah. The invincibility's super short. It's like not even a quarter of a second. So you kind of get screwed trying to move around a bit. Look up, Hornblower is about a sailor in the 1800s. Okay. Ah, what a scam. It went right through the door after us. This game is just full of scams. Look at that. Jump scam. Mr. Spock says, I've never heard of Sharp. I assume by Hornblower you are referring to Horatio Hornblower, basically the fictional sea captain who was the inspiration for Captain Kirk, the old novel series. And Ham says, yes. I think I'm going to get a little bit more health here, even though this is slow. Or not. Game doesn't want to give me health. I don't want rockets. Alright. Hopefully I have enough now. Really? Really, bro? This guy's stalking us. How am I supposed to get past him? Scammed again. Okay. At least we can grind here. We're gonna shoot this guy with missiles. For Jimmy. Assuming that's gonna be easy mode. Both series are a 10 out of 10 for you, Ham. You're a sucker for good series which involves honesty, love, friendships for life. Assuming that the flashing gun thing is a warning that you're next to a boss. I don't know that for sure, but it's just kind of weird that that's happening right next to him. Kind of like in Deadly Towers, there's an item you can use that will put flames in the mazes next to the an adjacent room of an exit. Use that item. Ever 5 at a time. Get health back. The other thing I bet that'll happen is when I shoot this guy with a missile, I bet I have to pause between shots. He probably won't take damage with multiples hitting him at the same time. I think he's got a slight invincibility. Have you ever seen the show, the TV series Home Addict, called Happy Valley? It's a British show. And if you like relationships, have you seen Darling Buds of May? David Jason. Nope. Darling Buds of May, I don't know if you like that kind of show, but it's very, very lighthearted with some comedy. I think it was supposed to take place in the 50s or 60s. I think it was filmed in the late 80s, early 90s, though. But it's just a very relaxed, laid back, and it goes through this family's... I think I'm going to have to leave and come back. He's not making it anymore. Family's trials and tribulations, basically. Can't even duck there in time. But Happy Valley's it's a really dark... It's the opposite of Darling Buds of May. It's a very dark, like a detective police type show. I think there's 3 seasons. I was wondering if you had seen that and what you thought of it. Yeah, it is the BBC. Yep. I think I bought it on Amazon Prime, maybe. I think it used to be on Netflix, and they took it off after a while, which I never really understood that. I guess Netflix messes around with licensing and stuff. Are any of you guys Survivor watchers? Jeff Probst's Survivor. There's a premiere of that tonight. It's like season 40 something, like 49 or something ridiculous. Tom's not. Box says, one of my favorite BBC productions was I, Claudius, a mini-series about the Roman Empire, focusing on the life of the future Emperor Claudius. I've not seen or heard of that one. We're almost at full health, and then we're going to missile the guy and hope that kills him. Regardless, this will be my last fight tonight, whether we win or lose. Hopefully win. Almost there. 62. $82? Yeah, the reality show Survivor, yep. Not a reality show guy normally, so no. Dad got to meet a couple of cast members years ago, got an autograph. Some big guy with curly hair, don't remember his name. Oh, was it Rupert? There's a lot of guys that have curly hair, but he was a more famous one. That was it, Rupert? Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. Oh gosh, really? Really? Now what? Can you believe this? He knocked me straight in. What are you supposed to do now? What a scam. Okay. Trying to see if I can freeze his boomerang. Oh, great! Now I'm completely stuck. Wow. This guy's a complete scam. What a joke. Why would they make sand that you can't get out of? That is just horrible, horrible design. Plus the guy's flickering so much, I can't even see him. Look at that with the emulator. We can't even see it. Yeah, there's no way to get out of this. That is so stupid. Thanks for the 30 bits, Tom. Porcupine on meth. He was. Okay, let me hit save state here. But yeah, thanks again for the 30 bits. I appreciate it. For the giant, I guess that's a goose or a duck, swan. Yeah, that was so stupid. He hit me and it pushed me back into the pit. And then you can't get out of it. Well, at least I know how to get there next time. And all we got to do is somehow jump over his things, land on the platform, shoot him with missiles. It's a gritty goose. Your favorite emote from Twitch. Nice. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.